I'm going to open my knees, I'm going to tuck my feet in tight, I'm going to drop my hip down, and then I'm going to go around his head, and I'm going to hold the fabric on his shoulder and put a lot of shoulder pressure into his neck, and then I'm going to wait to find the space under the tip of this elbow here. So if I'm in this position, I just come down and I hook. It's there. So when I feel that it's there, I'm going to put my hand flat on the mat, and I'm going to start to walk my fingers up. And you'd be surprised how well this finger walking works. It's hard for a person to resist no matter how strong they are. So I'm just going to walk up and around his head with my hand. So from here, I'm going to walk and reach, walk and reach, walk and reach. And you'll notice that his arm is starting to become very disconnected from the rest of his body. And once he gets to about this point, he doesn't have a lot of strength, so I'm going to just wave straight over his head. Now his elbow is right in front of my chin. I don't have an arm triangle yet. What I'm going to do now is move my head. So my head goes from right square with his elbow to this side. Now I'm going to press my ear tight to my right shoulder. I'm going to make a gable grip on the bottom. So you'll notice a detail with my right hand here. My thumb is facing the ceiling. The sharp part of my forearm is digging into the back of his neck. I want it to be as uncomfortable as possible. This hand is going to go palm facing the ceiling and accommodate that first grip. I'm going to close my elbows down tight. Also a very important detail that you can't see, but I want my shoulder, the ball of my shoulder, not on his jaw, but I want it on his neck, under his chin. So not here, but here. So to accomplish that, once I lock my gable grip and once I bring my ear tight to my shoulder, I use my feet and my knees and I bring my entire body and my hips down, and then I get under the chin and bring my head to the floor. Now I'm in. So I'm going to go on my tiptoes, and my right knee, it's always going to be the side opposite to which you're locking your choke, is going to cut across the body. And then I'm going to walk to a 45-degree angle from the body. My elbows close tight to my ribs. I'm going to get on my toes, and I'm not going to go into a plank, but I'm also not going to get my butt too high. It's going to be somewhere in the middle. And then I'm going to bring my shoulders down to where my hands are. So the mechanics of the squeeze are probably the most important part. When people grab this choke, they close their gable grip, and then they want to bring the person who's on the mat to them. They want to squeeze everything up. That's not what you do. You keep your forearms on the mat, and then you bring your shoulder to where your hands are. You close that space without twisting your hip too much. You're going to keep your hip relatively square to the mat as you bring your shoulder to where your hands are.